What's going on, everybody? I'm Ryan Popola for WWE Now, getting you set with everything you need to know for tonight's SmackDown on USA Network from beautiful London, England. The wait is over. WWE 2K25 is available now. Experience the Island, underground matches, intergender battles, and this year's all-new showcase mode, This Bloodlines Dynasty. It's official. Roman Reigns, CM Punk, and Seth Rollins will collide in a triple threat match at WrestleMania, and they're ready to destroy each other on the road there.
Suicide dive by Seth Rollins. Reigns has the steel steps and bashes Punk and Rollins.
Tonight in London, a historic contract signing will go down between the three iconic superstars. So what will happen when they put ink to paper? LA Knight will look to make Braun Strowman bend the knee when the two battle for the United States title. Last week, Strowman took down Jacob Fatu in a #1 contenders match, setting up this massive showdown. Can Knight retain the title, or will the monster of all monsters become United States champion for the first time? Pretty Deadly are hoping to gain gold in their home country of England. Elton Prince and Kit Wilson have been waiting for their chance to gain the WWE Tag Team titles, and tonight they will battle newly crowned champs, the Street Profits. Will it be a jolly good show for Pretty Deadly, or will Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins rain on their parade? Drew McIntyre is locked in on Damian Priest. Last week, the Scottish Warrior battered the Archer of Infamy after Priest and Jimmy Uso took down McIntyre and Shinsuke Nakamura in a tag team contest. With WrestleMania looming, McIntyre has been searching for a path to the Showcase of the Immortals. Is a date with Priest in store for the Scottish Warrior? Randy Orton and Kevin Owens are no strangers to the grandest stage of them all. Last week, the Viper and Owens made their WrestleMania match official, with Orton providing a dire warning for the prize fighter.
At WrestleMania, I am going to kick your freaking head clean off your shoulder!
Can Orton make good on his promise and turn Las Vegas into a punt party? So that's the latest from around the WWE universe, and we'll see you tonight at 8/7 Central on USA.